Cheesecakes. My name's Amy. So St. Patty's Day is right around the corner, and I wanted to make a St. Patty's Day themed cheesecake. So today we're going to be making a Bailey's cheesecake. So before we get started, I'm going to show you guys what you're going to need. Three packages of softened cream cheese, 1 cup of granulated sugar, a half of a cup of Greek yogurt, and I also have 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract in here, 4 eggs, a half of a cup of Bailey's Irish cream. So to get started, we're just going to cream up our softened cream cheese in the bowl of our stand mixer, or you can do this by hand in a bowl with a spatula as well. Alright, so now I'm going to add in my sugar. Alright, so now we're going to add in our Bailey's. So this is an alcoholic cheesecake, but if you guys don't want to use alcohol, I know a lot of people don't like to use alcohol in their cooking and baking, you can do that. You could use coffee, and also another alternative, and what I would do is, they actually sell Bailey's coffee creamer, and I would use that in place of Bailey's. So you would get pretty much the same taste, but none of the alcohol. With coffee, it would taste delicious, and it would just be a coffee cheesecake, and it wouldn't taste exactly like Bailey's, but that was an option as well. So now we're just going to... trying to get rid of some of those specks that you see. And if those really bother you, what you can do is run the batter through a sieve before you put it in the pan, or you can just leave it. It's totally up to you. I just added in my Greek yogurt and vanilla extract. I'm going to give that a mix. Now I'm going to turn on the mixer on low and beat in the eggs one at a time, beating between each addition. Bring back my prepared pan. I really should do a time lapse of how messy my station gets from the beginning of the recipe to the end, because it's a little ridiculous. Alright. So now we're going to take this batter and pour it into our pan. Alright, so I'm not going to turn it, but I'm going to stick this in the oven in a water bath for about 1 hour. I'm going to check it at about the 45-minute mark. And what I'm looking for is for the edges to be set and won't move, but the middle just jiggles just kind of slightly. And I also have a video that I'll link up in the cards if you want to see what that looks like. And also, that video also covers how to unmold it from the pan afterwards, and also what exactly a water bath is and why we need it and all things like that. So again, if you're interested, that'll be up there. And once this is done, I'm going to stick it, before I stick it in the fridge, I'm going to shut the oven off and crack the door and just leave it in there for an additional hour to cool, just to prevent any cracking. And then what I'm going to do is stick it in the fridge overnight covered, and then we'll get to topping it tomorrow. And again, it's tomorrow for me, but for you it'll just be 2 seconds. Alright, so now what we're going to do is top our cheesecake. I have my chocolate ganache that I made before. I also have some stabilized whipped cream here that's infused with some more Baileys. What I did is, before I started whipping the heavy cream, I put just a splash of Baileys in there as well. And then I started whipping it, and I made it the same way as I always make my stabilized whipped cream. If you guys would like to see that, I'll put the video up in the cards right now, so you can go watch that. And this sauce was featured in a video earlier in the week, and I'll also put that up in the cards if you're interested. You can make regular ganache the same way, but again, I infused this with some Baileys as well. I put 2/3 of a cup of regular heavy cream and then 1/3 of a cup of Baileys in here. So I wanted this to be a little bit thicker because I don't really want it to pour over the sides. I just want it to kind of sit on top. So I may be using this whole amount, but I may be using about half of it. We're just gonna see. And I don't want it to be super thin where you can kind of see the cheesecake. Oh, wonderful. Of course, it's always off camera when I have these little klutz moments, but I just spilled ganache all over myself. Okay, we just had tons of technical difficulties over here. making a mess of myself, and then my camera battery died. So I'm all cleaned up, and we got a battery, a fresh battery, so let's go take two. Never a dull moment around here, guys. Alright, so we ended up using about half of our bowl of ganache. So you can cut the recipe in half, or you can just have some extra Bailey's ganache, which is not a bad thing. Now I'm just going to very carefully go around and doing the best that I can. There's no thoughts. I know. Super slow with this, but this is definitely It's definitely better than last time, so happy about that. Alright, so now I'm gonna give this a bite. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's give this thing a taste, shall we? Truth be told, I was a little bit worried that this would be too boozy, but oh my god, it is definitely not. It is so good. Oh. The cake is actually not as boozy. It just has a slight Bailey's flavor to it. So with the toppings, it really just kind of balances out. And oh, so good. If you enjoyed this video and you learned something, please give it a like down below. It really helps me out a lot. And also, if you have a friend that needs a St. Patty's Day recipe, share this video with them and see what they think. If you want to learn more things, make more messes, and make some absolutely delicious cheesecakes like this one with me, I would love it if you would subscribe down below to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my new videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!